What's up, nerds? Welcome to Chapter 2, Doubt of Dragon Quest Swords. So at the end of the last episode, I mentioned that shields have durability. Every time you return to Avalonia, whatever state your shield is in by the time you finish the boss, doesn't matter, it'll automatically be fully restored here. Once you come back. So I fiddle around with my little setup. It's not in a situation that I love, but it'll do. It'll do for now. It'll do just fine. Alright, so now... yeah, now I go back to the castle to report my success. Head over the edge of the steps. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Okay. And give everybody a second to take it during existence. Enter the royal chamber. And hey, there's me in the reflection. It's a nice little attention to detail.
An exemplary demonstration of the very finest execution of what can only be described as well done. Custom dictates that Her Majesty the Queen would now congratulate you, but as you will see, she is elsewhere at present. Accordingly, I have been composing a short speech in recognition of your admirable return from the walk. You were stonking.
Profound.
You now rank amongst Avalonia's most valued knights. Yes, you have taken your place as one of the worthy protectors of our great realm. I don't suppose, if I may be so bold as to inquire, that you happen to know the whereabouts of Prince Anlus?
Can't say that I do.
He was sent into something of a flap by Her Majesty's abrupt departure. I'm afraid he did not take kindly to being told he was not to accompany her. He is a fine young man, but when it comes to his mother, he can be somewhat willful. I must confess that this whole sorry business has left me feeling really rather wobbly.
All right. So now we'll just head on home. There we are.
Done already, lad. So, how did it go? You reported back to Her Majesty, I hope.
Well, funny thing about that, actually.
No? She wasn't at the castle? Then where's she gone?
Beats me.
Huh? Who's that banging on the door at tea time? Hey, maybe it's that lass I was getting to know better at the pub last night.
That brings up a good question. What's the status of player character's mom in this world? It's very ambiguous. Because what you just said implies that she's been dead for some time. And if so, then hey, that's fine.
It is I, Prince Anless. Forgive the intrusion, but I must ask a favor of you.
What an unexpected pleasure. Good to see you looking well, lad.
I am far from well, sir. I fear for Mama. She has been behaving most uncharacteristically of late. Were her aloofness limited to her public demeanor, I should not be so troubled. But she is as a stranger to her own son, her very flesh and blood.
My boy here was just telling me how she wasn't at the castle when he came back from the walk.
Quite so. Mother has ventured off to Galantine Glades, of all places. She is on her way there even as we speak.
Galantine? There's a hot spring there that caps them all, I hear.
I'm terribly worried. What if Mama is unwell? She absconded with barely a manservant in attendance. Such clandestine behavior is most perturbing. I have resolved to pursue her, which brings me to the favor I wish to ask. Will you escort me?
I see. So that's what you're after. But didn't you just say Her Majesty left in secret?
Indeed.
Well, she's not daft, lad. She has her reasons, I'm sure. She might not take kindly to being stalked.
You mean to say you refuse me?
I'm sorry, Your Highness.
And I cannot persuade you to reconsider?
No, lad. I'm afraid you can't.
Very well. In that case, I shall seek assistance elsewhere. Good day to you.
I don't know. That lad's always been a sight too worried about his mum, if you ask me. I remember it landing him in trouble before now. Still, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a bit worried myself this time. I tell you what, why don't you give the prince a hand, eh, lad? You're a man now. I can rely on you, right? Anless is a stubborn one. He won't give up now the idea's in his head. But we can't let him go to Galantine alone. It's too dangerous.
Alrighty. Hey there, Anless.
Ah, it's you. I hardly need mention how downcast I am about your father's answer. Whoever will I find to assist me now? But of course, being refused by Claymore hardly precludes my asking you. Will you accompany me to Galantine Glades?
Sure, let's do it.
Thank you. Knowing I shall have you by my side raises my spirits no end. I'm informed that monsters abide in Galantine. It falls to you to see me safely past them.
And now we have Prince Anless as a member of our party.
When you have made ready, we shall convene again here prior to departing.
Alright, so the first thing we want to do is we want to go to the armor shop because, well actually, very quickly, I don't think I'll need to, but I want to take a look. Okay, so yeah, put on the hardwood headwear for better defense, and nothing else. was able to get a fair bit of money, so that'll work out in my favor. Yeah, 531. That's all right. But I don't know how much. Okay, you know what? Change of plans. We're coming back here. Right now, let's come here. So the weapon shop lets you do two things. It lets you buy swords that you've already unlocked, but it also lets you temper your current sword into a new form. And as he just explained, you'll also get a new master stroke with each new sword you acquire. So we'll be turning a copper sword. Oh wow, yeah. It's a good thing I did this first. Yep, I have just enough. Oof. Yes, I am very much sure about the steel broadsword. Alright, if I'm being honest, I would have liked to have also bought a new piece of armor as well, if not also a new shield. Excuse me. But, in all honesty, I think we'll be okay. There's a lot less poison in Galentine than there is in Caliburn Cave, so we should be alright. But, man. We need to grind in between every episode soon. That's gonna be a thing. So don't be surprised if you see my levels start to just spike all over the place.
So, you're off on an adventure with Prince Anless, are you?
That I am.
Well, I'd better hurry up and open the gates then, hadn't I?
I would recommend it.
Take care now, won't you? Keep the prince out of harm's way.
Come, we must make haste. We can ill afford to tarry if we are to have any hope of finding Mother.
Right. Alright, off to Galentine Glade. So yeah, the companion, just like in pretty much any modern RPG that has party members, you can set how they work. I don't recommend ever putting them to follow orders on this game, just because since everything's in real time, it breaks the flow to have to go into these menus every single time you want them to do something. For Anless, I really do think it's best to just put him on Fight Wisely. He'll intervene on rare instances, but he'll also assist you when and where he can. Alright. Good. I want one of those. Alright. You! I knew you were there. 2-for-1 deal. Come on!
The prince returns!
Yeah, every now and again after a battle, your companion might jump in front of you and just say something. It's a little throwaway dialogue, but you know, it's charming. There we go. Do it. Yeah. I love deflecting attacks back at the sender. it's just so satisfying to do. There we go. Jump scare. I mean, not for me. I've walked this path so many flippin' times that I have just about every encounter memorized. So, alright, so we want to go right. I'm not gonna, like, explore pathways that I know are wrong for the sake of, like, ooh, what's this way? I'm not gonna do it. If I feel if I remember or think it's the right direction, I'm gonna go that direction. Draft mages, they're casting Diminished Shield. It does exactly what it sounds like. It makes my shield smaller for a limited amount of time. Replenished powder is one of the most useful items to the over-prepared adventurer because it fully restores your shield's durability. Go. Come on. Come on. There you go. Now you get over here. There we go. Yes. Actually, you know what? Burn them down. There we go. There we go. I'm not going to be striving for a perfect combo chain in any of these, by the way. That's not something I'm interested in. There we go. Atlas is on the cusp of leveling up. Alright, let's bust this wood down. Hello. Yep. Now I'm at the cusp of leveling up. The heal slime. Here we go. Come on. Come on, I believe in you. I never believed in you. There we go. There we go. This fog is something else. Open up the treasure chest. A lump of iron ore. Glad to have that. I see you two. Ah, I can't always get that. There we go. Better. Nope. Good adventurers go left. Hashtag ProJared. Oh, metal slime. If you can kill those things, they're worth a ton of experience. Now watch this one. This one's honestly fun. 2 rideable slimes, 1 slime knight. And now that one is sad. Yeah, and also the slime knight shield is very breakable. But you know, that rideable slime got to live, so who's the real winner? Come on, thank you. There we go. we go. Something? Yeah, 200 gold coins! Heck yeah! Get rid of it. Do we do? Come on. There we are. Ooh, magic water. Do it. Haha, you fools, you shouldn't have done it. Nope, nope, nope. Which one do you want to attack first? Alright, now it's your turn. There we go.
Look, I see a break in the
Remotes.
undergrowth.
I love doing it, but
Sunlight.
man, your fingers get
There's
so
a glade
stiff.
just ahead.
Excuse me.
Mother walked along this same path, but recently. I'm almost sure of it. What is that rumbling?
I don't know. Get behind me.
Ah!
Hello. Who are you?
This my garden. Trespassers will be persecuted. Though the organic female escaped, you will not.
Would you like to make a bet?
The beast makes its threats in earnest. Ready your sword, comrade. On guard.
Alright, let's do this. Now, let's charge up my new move.
Scrutinize the
Nope.
carefully.
I said nope. I said nope. 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 Alright, second phase. Here we go. This is where it actually gets a little tricky. You gotta watch him.
Sis!
Ow.
Surely the enemy must fall.
Oh, barely. Now, your turn. I love the deal the death blow thing this game does.
Bravo.
That is so satisfying to do. S rank. Now, I skipped being a skillful squire and went straight to knight errant. Ice crystal, iron ore, and monster bone. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad at all.
Praise be to the goddess. The fiend is defeated at last.
You mean at last? That was like, what, a minute? Maybe less? It was not a difficult fight, Anlis.
Come, we must make haste.
Whatever you say. You are the boss. Who's ready for some plot? And lots of plot.
Look, a hut. Someone surely resides here.
At least they used to.
But we must approach with quick, hide yourself.
That looks like an important person. Wearing an important item.
Mama! Too late. She's gone.
Also, I don't know if you can hear it, but my Wiimote makes a footstepping noise every time my character would take a step.
Did you see her mask? She has taken to wearing it of late. But she will not be drawn on why. It is a mystery, even to me.
Yeah, Nintendo was big on, like, immersing their players in the era of the Nintendo Wii, and I loved it. I was all in for that.
What business could have possibly brought Mother to this lowly lodging? Come, we must make our presence known.
Who are you?
Hello, nurse! You are below the age of 18. Maybe don't watch this. She is not
Please,
wearing...
be not afeard. We mean you no harm. We merely wish to inquire as to the affairs of your scarce departed visitor.
Well, I mean,
What
you
brought
know.
her to your shack, lady?
If you're old enough, you know. And if you're not old enough, don't ask.
That is none of your concern.
Forgive me, lady. I have not yet introduced myself. Anlus, Prince of Avalonia, at your service.
Throwing your title around's not gonna help you much with this one.
Ah, oui. Yes, I had in my mind that I had seen you before. My name is Fleurette. Enchantée. Ah, that bijou. Your earring. It is the work of the great jeweler, Ricasso.
It is. A present from Mamma, in fact. But that is by the by. I command you to tell me why my mother was here.
My brother. He was one of the heroes who defeated Zyphos. Ever since then, he is suffering from a malady. I tried to help him, but my magic was useless. He left me here alone. I do not know where he is gone.
Forgive me, good lady, but I believe you misheard me. I inquired of my mother, not your brother.
Bro, don't be rude.
You say your brother battled the Deathbringer? Then you are the sister of Araval.
Exposition, please.
Araval was one of those who fought alongside my late father against Zyphos.
If you know this, then I believe I can tell you everything. Her Majesty came to meet my brother. She was on her way to the healing hot spring. But when I told to her that my brother was not here, it did not seem to surprise her.
And? Is there nothing more you can tell us? Nothing unusual you noticed about her? Did she look well?
Well, oui. Though that hideous mask made it hard to tell. Who is the designer? Someone famous?
That is a question I should like to ask my mother. She took to wearing it without a word of explanation.
So it was not a famous designer's caprice? But I was sure I recognized it.
In summary, then, we know little more about my mother's intentions. What we do know is that she was on her way to a hot spring famous for its healing properties. Then there can be no doubt. Mama is unwell. I must return to the castle at once and attend to her. Forgive me, but I dare not tarry. Good day.
And off he goes. You alright?
But of course.
Hmm?
I knew I had seen the mask before. I assumed it must be because it was a work of a famous designer, but no. It is the mask I once saw when I was lost in the mountains, at Arondite Heights, I believe. I was just a young girl. I remember only that I found the mask so frightening. I do not have a good feeling about this. Why would the queen wear such a mask? It was no coincidence that she was not surprised when I told her my brother had vanished. She knows something. Of that I am sure. I must meet with her again. I will go to the castle, and I will demand from her the truth.
Alright, then let's get going. Alright, I'm gonna save our game. Now, I know this is where we left off last time, but we're not ending off here this time. We're gonna go just a little bit further into the story, and then we're gonna end off. Because I am gonna have to grind before the next episode. Before the next level. Chapter 3, The Mask.
Welcome back. Wasn't Prince Anless with you when you left?
Did he not beat me here?
Oh yes, now I remember. He came back on his own a while ago. In a terrible hurry he was.
Give me a fright, why don't ya?
And guess who else is back in town? Fleurette. We haven't seen her here in ages.
Yeah, so if you actually speak with some of the nuns and people specifically tied to the church, they will actually tell you that Fleurette used to train as a nun here in Avalonia, but then Araval got sick and she dedicated everything she had to that. Okay, we are gonna look over this direction. Gonna try and move with some amount of... Alright, so we're gonna go to the castle first because that's where Fleurette is heading. Everybody fade into existence, please. Misericord, what's up? Atlas came home a short while ago looking flustered. Has something untoward happened? No, not at all. You do hope not. You must promise not to cause any kind of kerfuffle. You hear? I promise it will not be my doing. Let's see. A feisty young girl here just now, demanding to see the queen. Of course, I told her she was wasting her time. I asked her to leave. She gave me such a look. Yeah, don't tick off anime ladies. It's not good for your health. Alright. This way. She should be in here. No, wait, no. I'm getting ahead of myself. I know where she is. Moving quickly before that person has a chance to fade into reality.
there you are. I was waiting for you.
How did...
Pardon? How did I know this was your house? Well, I did not think you lived in a shop or at the church.
That's a good point. Mine is pretty much the only house in the entire kingdom.
I have a request to ask of you. Will you accompany me to Mount Arondite?
Gladly.
Merci. Now I am going to the church to see my old friends. You will rendezvous with me there later?
I will let you know.
À bientôt. See you at the church.
You've a keen eye for the ladies, eh, lad? Just like your dad. Oh, heck. No need to tell your mama said that when she gets back, eh? She'll only be ticked off. It's nowt but men's talk.
See, this is what I meant when I said that the status of my mother is ambiguous. Is she dead? Is she on some kind of trip? What's the deal, Claymore? Here we go.
This place has so many memories for me. I was training here to be a nun. But then my brother became sick and... Ah oui, I have not yet told you. I went to the castle, but Her Majesty would not see me. Now I have no other choice. I have to uncover the truth for myself. I have to find out about this mask the Queen wears. I know I am right. I know it is the same mask I saw on Mount Arondite when I was a child. That mask hides a dark secret. I am sure of it. That is why I must go to Mount Arondite and find it again. And you... I forget... What do you call yourself?
I'm Koga Nightbane.
Will you tell me, chérie? Bon. Anyway, perhaps I will call you Blade. It is okay?
Sure.
Enchanté, Blade.
In case anybody is curious, I checked when I was young. There's no special dialogue if you actually name yourself Blade at the beginning of the game.
Now, we must depart for Arondite Heights. You go ahead, Blade, and wait for me outside of town.
Alright.
Oh, are you off again?
Yep,
Then let me open the gates for you.
please do. This guy's the prototype gatekeeper to the one that would eventually
Be
become
careful
a
out there, won't you?
beloved character in Fire Emblem.
Oh la la. Forgive me, Blade. It took me longer than I was expecting to prepare myself. Bon, it is time, huh? Let us go to Arondite Heights.
Yeah, about that. We're not going there right off the gate. But we will be going there next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It helps me grow. And it helps me be able to make the kind of content you guys like to see more easily. So I'll catch you later, nerds.